To the right hand, being caught. Oh, intercepted by Tiger. Oh, no! Intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loading. And look at that. The place to start loading and the Ava. Oh, no! Keith Lee. Oh, a double team. Come on, PJ. Forward one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Welcome all sports fans and everyone across the nation. This is Tuesdays with TJ, episode 74, sponsored by Uneducated Sports Talk. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton. This is our beautiful co-host, PJ, and of course, the main man of the evening, Mr. TJ Tracy.
Hello,
What's up,
hello.
brother?
I'm doing well, thank you very much. I have had a good day. How about you? How's your day been?
Man, we are great, man. Get this done. Sorry, y'all, a little late start to our stream, man, but life be lifing sometimes, man. So, we're here, though.
How's the weather out there?
Oh, TJ. Hi. Well, not as good as y'all's, but compared to our Louisiana weather, hey, it's not that bad. We've had a nice breeze all day. Don't get it's still hot as shit though. All right. And right now it's still currently 87 degrees outside, but there's a wind, there's a breeze to it, man. So it's almost like all right. When we get the north wind that comes from Canada. Right.
Yeah.
We get a little something. It wasn't much, but it was enough to not be unbearable in that in the summertime. So, and hey, summer is over. Fall's here, and we do have our we go back in time somewhere in about a month. So I'm ready for that. When that happens, that means it's going to be cold outside.
Oh, fair enough.
And we're very weird because how it goes is like the first 8 months of the summer or whatever, not 8 months, but starting in, I don't know, let's say April, May. Yeah. So April from about September, April to about late October, it's like hot as shit. And then like it just like turns like super cold. There's like no in between.
There's no autumn. It's just
there's no like a nice 65-degree day, and it's just the wind is flowing and it's at night. No, it was like 95, 100, whatever. 40. There's no in between for us, man. We can't catch those kind of breaks, man. Hey, before we get started, y'all, hit that like button, man. I don't have a goal, but do us all a favor. Rep your NFL team. I don't care what team it is. I don't care what division. I don't care about records. You know I'm 0-4 as a New Orleans Saints. Die hard, but I still got my Saints gear on. It's all love, man. Rep your NFL team. Ladies and gentlemen, Christian Ann, she's got the idea. She says Saints all day. Who that to you, man?
Hey, I'm going to keep saying it every week. 1 week closer to Archie Manning.
Man, stop that. 1 week closer to getting something else to help us besides a quarterback. Because right now, these QBs in college are ass.
They're not good.
Happy Tuesday with the best guys, Halos, and TJ. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. We are doing great, Christian. Thank you for showing love. Hit that like button if you guys are brand new to our channel and you're loving what you're seeing and hearing, because we're getting ready to talk some good old NFL right now. Hit that subscribe button. We're at 3,163 on our road to 3,500, you guys. So please hit that subscribe button, man, and show some love to the show. We do this every Tuesday or almost every Tuesday. Life be life. It might change it every now and then to different days, but like we always done in the past. But you know how it goes. F125 Gamer says, hi, what's up, F125 Gamer? Good to see you.
Take it you like the motorsport.
Was that?
I take it he likes the motorsport F125.
I guess so. I'm not quite sure, but I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, he does. He does. So this is Tuesdays with TJ. I'm going to break down our week 4 recap. And a lot as usual, TJ. A lot goes down in week 4. A lot that goes down every week, man. Any given Sunday, they always say it, man. And then we'll give our picks and our predictions for week 5 of the NFL season. Before we get started, y'all, look down low. Guess who has tied the game now?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, we are tied now. Our records are 45, 18, and 1 apiece.
Damn.
That is right. That is right. So I'm back in business, baby. Thank you, New York
Curses.
Giants. Let's go, man.
New York Giants.
We are not only live from YouTube, we're also live from my Facebook as well, and of course my Twitter. So shout out to Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube for showing love, man, and keep coming on here and rep your NFL team. F125 Gamer, rep your NFL team. And for those that are coming in and joining along, rep your NFL team. Come to the YouTube side, subscribe to it, man. Let's rock and roll. And Christian has one more to add to it. Hit that like button, share the stream, subscribe to the best. Make your hands down. Make sure to choose the best description that fits you. Ooh. Hey, couple more weeks, we're breaking that down. Breaking it down. All right, this is episode 74, so we've done this a lot now. Let's keep it rocking. Let's get right down to business, TJ. Get right down to business. Yo, we had a dandy for Sunday Night Football. The stage was set. Micah Parsons was traded to the Packers off season, and then good old Jerry Jones basically diminishing that man any chance he gets. But the Cowboys offensively strong. Packers defensively weak. We get a tie.
Yeah.
Sunday Night Football 40-40 tie. I want to ask I'm asking these questions, and I got one more question to ask you about the overtime as well. But let's get into it. Cowboys and Packers in with a 40-40 tie. TJ, my question for you: who feels better after this game?
No one.
Someone's got to feel a little better than the other.
Do they? It's a tie. Like, the Packers should be way better. Micah Parsons was pretty much null and void in this game, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he had any major impact, if I remember correctly. Do you have any stats at all?
One sack. He did get the main sack of the day. That last play that forced a field goal.
Right there, Micah Parsons. That is true. So he did have that big impact, because I know Jerry Jones was ranting about how.
But that was it though. Outside of sack, not much pressure, but impact. He'll always have an impact on the game. But they were double team, triple team. He was only out of, let's say, I don't know how many plays he did, but he got the deck like twice. But
it wasn't much.
Nothing much, yeah.
Because I know, obviously, the Packers, like, you got to be worried about your special teams. That's 2 weeks in a row that they've given up. Fair enough, it wasn't a blocked field goal, but it was a blocked PAT that gave the Cowboys life. After that, going into halftime, because the Cowboys were, they kept it sort of close, but obviously 0 points in the first half. And then the blocked PAT just gave them life, where both defenses just gave up, essentially, in the second. 40 points each. Obviously, they went into overtime, where they both scored 3 points. But, man, that was... Oh, sorry, Dallas Cowboys had 16 points in the second quarter. My apologies. Completely misread that. But it was just an odd game. Like, if you walk away, the Cowboys, you're still worried about your defense, and if you walk away with the Packers, you're worried about your defense. This team should be better. This team was Super Bowl contending. Micah Parsons was the last piece, and then the Cowboys, who got mollywopped by the Bears, came and did this to you. Like, you can't feel good about this game. What about you? What's your opinion? Who do you think felt better?
Well, in reality, let's call it the Cowboys reality. But let's go reality first, right? In reality, you would think that if you are a quote-unquote contending team, and the Cowboys still think they're a contending team, you don't want to waste home games. You almost lost one against the Giants. You won 40-37, but then you tie at home. We all know about your bad defense, so that was a given. We knew about that. But you tie, and I'm always the one that says I don't want to waste any home games, because we've seen what they look like on the road outside of a dome. not that good. So when you have the friendly confines of the dome and AT&T Stadium, you should take advantage of it, and they did not. But let's keep it a buck though. Who are the only people smiling after this game right now? It's Cowboys fans, Cowboys lovers. So yes, the Cowboys feel better. They feel better because they said we could have easily lost this game. We were the ones down 13-0. We were the ones that could have gave up the game winner at the end of overtime. But the stupidity of the Packers, I don't know what's going on. And of course, they said, hey, we had the luxury of saying, you guys thought the Packers were the best team after the first 2 weeks, and we hung in there with them, and we tied. So, yes, the Cowboys feel a lot better. Their mindset, in my reality, I'm like, nah, you shouldn't feel that much better because you kind of wasted a home game. And I know about ties, man. They do two things: either hurt you or help you. There's nothing in between. There's nothing. They either help you at the end or they'll hurt you at the end. And a lot of teams, it hurts them. It all depends on what you got going on. You're not going to catch the Eagles already. So now you're basically putting your hopes on wild card. And that one tie, detrimental to their success, or it could catapult them. But they do feel a lot better because, let's be real, a lot of us, not myself, I did say it would be a close game. I did call it a close game. But a lot of analysts were out there saying it would be a blowout because we've seen numerous teams score this much. But in reality, you score 40 points at home, you got to win that matchup, and they did not. They tied it, man. So both teams, not a lot to smile about, but the Cowboys said, you know what? We're not dead. I've never seen an under 500 team that had a tie be so happy.
Yeah, that is true. They had
be so happy.
Yeah, statistically, they've had a pretty I think 319 yards, obviously 3 touchdowns from Dak. Pickens had a great game, 134 yards. He was
fantasy
balling. Yeah, fantasy. You're laughing your head off. But yeah, this game was just weird for Sunday night because everyone was expecting Micah Parsons to destroy the Cowboys for essentially pissing them about all off season. You know what I mean? Just not sure what to do. We're not going to trade you. We are going to trade you. Oh, we're not going to pay you kind of attitude. We are going to pay him. Oh, we're not going to pay him. And then, just having this game, it was a fight to the death and no one won.
Right. Now, my question is for guys' topic. How do you feel about ties? Because this might be the only sport besides football and soccer. This might be the only time they do draws all the time, which I don't like at all. And then there's ties in the NFL. I hate it. I personally hate it. What's your feeling on ties?
I think it's dumb. I think it's dumb. It complicates it too much. You know what I mean? Because now you've got all that game 500, then you go on to it works in soccer because you've got goal differential and you've got all that other stats that make ties draws.
Okay, gotcha.
Sort of good and bad at the same time. But ties in the NFL, I don't think fundamentally doesn't work. I think it should either have 2 10-minute possessions. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or after the 10 minutes, do what college does. I've seen college over time, and I quite like it. The shootout kind of aspect, the constant 2-minute 2-point tries. I like that.
But I agree. I think they should implement the college style as well. I don't want to see a tie. And I've said it before, man. I've gone to now 14 New Orleans Saints games, 12-2, by the way, no ties. But I know this. It's either black or white. I'm not a gray guy at all. I want to win or a loss. I don't want to go around the city knowing that I tied. Yeah. I don't want to pay my hard-earned money for a tie. I want a result, a win or a loss result. I don't want to. We tied. What the hell does I feel about that? I don't know. I'm just weird like that. I'm not saying that I'd rather lose than tie, but I'd rather have a definite result than a tie. And as a advocate for just the betterment of the NFL. Yeah, we want to have certainty there's a win and loss, and I think this game I wouldn't be surprised if next season or in the offseason we started hearing about how can we get rid of ties, because that's kind of ridiculous now. All that battling, it's a very rough sport, and to leave out there with all that blood, sweat, and tears, and being hurt, tied, and like you said, at least soccer, there are other ramifications that can that go into what a tie could be, point
And look at it.
differential at the end. But in the NFL, there's nothing. It's nothing. It's just you tied, and just hope that you have a better record than the team that's in front of you,
Yeah, so
or behind you.
for example, in the Premier League, which is the best league in the
Mhm.
UK, essentially you get points for a win, no points for a draw, no points for a loss, and then I think it's 3 points for a win, 2 points for a draw, no points for a loss, or something like that.
Okay.
So a draw gets you points, and
So draw still
overall,
gets you points. Okay.
yeah. So overall, it's what points you have at the end of the league is your position,
Yeah.
because we don't have any playoffs. It's whoever has the most points. It does mean like last year, Liverpool won the Premier League with like 17 weeks still to go. You know what I mean? It's still
Oh
like, but
damn.
no one could catch them point
Okay.
wise. And even if you have the same points, for example, here you go, Tottenham Hotspurs and Sunderland both have 11 points, but Tottenham right now is higher in the table than Sunderland because I believe their goal difference, meaning they've scored
Yeah.
more goals, is higher than Sunderland's. Tottenham's at 7, Sunderland's at 3, so they means that will be higher. And there's more metrics, like if they had the same goal difference, it'll be matches played and all that kind of stuff. So, but that's how it's broken down. Like it is thorough and detailed, and the NFL doesn't have that, so ties don't work.
Yeah, that's tough. We'll see how it works out, man. We got a whole rest of the year to find out if that tie can hurt or help these teams. We'll find out. But yeah, I think Cowboys, honestly, they go in there feeling a whole lot better than
Mm.
the Packers, who are like they gotta win that game for Green Bay. You're the better team overall, and you don't come out there, and then you're in a tougher division, in my opinion. So we'll see how that rocks with them. All right, let's keep it rolling, man. Another team that has well, it was small issues. Now it's grown to major issues. The Baltimore Ravens, TJ, get crushed by
Mm.
the Kansas City Chiefs, 37-20. Lamar Jackson leaves with a hamstring issue.
Hmm.
Is it time to hit the panic button for the Ravens at a 1-3 start now?
I think so, especially with the injury to Lamar. Like, okay, they destroyed the Browns. Of course, they destroyed the Browns. Like Dylan Gabriel is apparently starting for the Browns now, so they've moved on from Flacco. Um, they played it close with the Bills, I believe. That's week 1. Um, they lost by 1 point. Okay, it sucks. They played it close with the Lions, but that was just a, a shit showing. No offense to the Ravens, it was not good. And obviously, with Lamar being injured, or whatever the injury is, you don't know how long he's going to be out. But the Ravens always do this. I fundamentally, I keep saying it, I fundamentally think it's time for a change. You're too talented. You've got Derrick Henry. Fair enough, he's had a fumbling issue, but you still have Derrick Henry. You're too talented to look like this. So, yeah, I'd be
Nah,
panicking if you're a Ravens fan.
yeah, I agree with you. I'm hitting that panic button, not for the scenario of missing the playoffs, because I still think in that division, like no
Yeah.
one scares you. Bengals aren't, they're trash. Now we know about that without Burrow and whatever. Hell, they were trash with Burrow, honestly. And then we know about the Browns, and they're just trash overall as well. Your only competition is Pittsburgh. Does Pittsburgh really scare you? Answer's
No.
going to be no. They're not going to scare you. So I think the Ravens, as far as the division goes, there's a great chance to still make the playoffs after just 4 games. I'm fine with that. But if you talk about Super Bowl aspirations, I'm done with them. I'm done
Yeah.
because it fool me once, shame on me. No, or was it fool me once, shame on you? Fool me twice,
No.
shame on me. Whatever, George
Yeah.
Bush. I'm
Yeah.
messing up worse than George Bush now. But anyways, what I'm saying is like I've seen it. This happened every time, and now we're just seeing it in the regular season for the first time.
Hmm.
We're just seeing it for the regular season for the first time. It is starting to really kind of piss me off because when you have Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry in the same backfield, right? That's kind of unfair. And you would think they would just go off every damn week, and they're just not. And it could be coaching. It could be, we know that defense is banged up pretty bad as well. And I agree with you, TJ. I think if this goes down that same road, bye-bye John Harbaugh.
How many
Time
games
for
do they
change.
have to lose?
They got to miss the playoffs to completely be.
Oh,
I
yeah?
don't care what, just miss it, and he's gone. I can guarantee you that. But you make the playoffs and see what happens. He probably stays another year. You know how it is. But if you miss the playoffs, I think it's time to go. They just got to get new leadership in there because Harbaugh is probably. I'm not gonna say overstated as well. That's being mad. That's being mean. Overstaying your welcome because he's a damn good head coach and he will get picked up by somebody else next year if he does get fired or whatever. But right now, I think the Ravens are in danger of like the aspirations of the playoffs now. We've seen you in every scenario in the playoffs, and you choked every single time. Now it's fallen into the regular season. You mess around and let the Steelers beat you out for the playoffs. Yeah, John Harbaugh's probably done. I mean, too much talent on that team.
He's obviously been with the Ravens since 2008, so he's had nearly 16 years with. 16 years or 18 years?
I think it's 16.
16 years? No, it's 18. Plus 10 to 2008. 18
Good
years.
God almighty.
With one team. He's won one Super Bowl, which was obviously Super Bowl, 52? No, not that's the Eagles one. XLVI, 48. He won Super Bowl 48. Which was in 2013. So it's been 12 years since their Super Bowl win.
Tell you, it's like that. I mean, it might just be time to move on. You never know.
You never know.
But I'm pushing that panic button, though. We're panicking right now.
Mm-hmm.
Panicking. Got Ashton Bertrand in the building. Said, Dallas, baby, F the haters till I die. TJ say goodbye to AJ Brown. We've got, he's a Dallas baby till I die. F the haters, TJ say goodbye to AJ Brown. Y'all read my ish. Oh, my God. All right, Karen. Read it.
In your worst nightmare.
I know you see it. I'm your worst nightmare. I've had worse nightmares than you, man. Trust me.
Yeah.
Cuzzo in the building said, you think the Saints should tank the season? We already are. Omar, we already are, baby. No matter how much talent we put on there, we're just not talented enough than other teams. So, yeah, we're already tanking the season, Omar. But shout out to my cousin Omar in the building. Shout out to Ashton Bertrand. Omar. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. Hey, more good news, y'all. Jackson Dart. That's right. Let's talk Jackson Dart. He leads the Giants to a 21-18 win over the Chargers. Yo, question is, can Dart resurrect the Giants and that staff? How do you feel about him? He didn't have the best game stat-wise, but, of course, the spark plug that maybe the Giants needed. What you think about that?
I liked it. I think he elevates the Giants. That's pretty good. He was using on his legs. Obviously, statistically, well, you were right. It doesn't look as good as it was, like by the eye, if you know what I mean. But I think it is. Here's the problem, though. That obviously they lost Malik Neighbors in this game, and my question is: no matter how many, for example, if you play Malik Neighbors, it elevates the team 20% kind of attitude. Losing, if you play Jackson Dart, it elevates the team 20%. Losing Malik Neighbors, how much does that decrease your team? Like, if you play Jackson Dart, it elevated the Giants, say 20%. Yeah. They lost Malik Neighbors. How much has that decreased?
Right.
That's the situation. And I think they can't really trade for a wide receiver. I wouldn't, because even though you look good and you look better and you destroyed the Chargers, hey, the Chargers, I still think you're going to be fine. Your wide receiver, though, Ali? No, that was the Colts. Ignore me. Wide receiver. Lad McConkey's not having a good year.
Not at all. Not yet.
He's not having a really good year at all. Chargers, I still think it's going to be fine. But I think the Giants could have had a good year, and then their number one target has tore his ACL, got paid back.
He said, "Pooh that, man." God,
that.
dog. He said, "A pay back with no holes in it."
That's
That's funny.
That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, I think they had potential, and I don't know. I think it's already gone down the toilet with Malik
Yeah.
Neighbors going out. What about you?
No, no, I agree. He's not going to resurrect this team. Honestly, I'm gonna keep it real. I was picking the Giants to beat the Chargers with or without Dart. It was Wilson. I that kind of game was a trap game. It's a West Coast team going to the East Coast. Time
That's
frame
true.
is different. People just don't feel well. I mean, the Chargers are playing at 9 o'clock in the morning, essentially. And I just know how that goes, man. It's tough to play that, and I think that the Chargers just aren't offensively woken up yet. Now, that being said, Dart did have a kind of a decent game, and he didn't turn the ball over. That's what you kind of want, but then you see Neighbors go down. We'll talk about that later on in the show. But that's detriment to the team as well. That's tough. But as far as like saving the coaches' jobs, hell no, that's done. I don't care. I don't see them winning many more games. That's done. Dable, yeah, him and old boy, they gone.
Oh no, keep them. They're doing such a good job.
Yeah, I
Especially
forgot
keep
Mr.
the
Eagle.
GM.
Mr. Eagle, huh? Well, speaking of the Eagles, let's get into it right now. Hey, despite 0 passing yards in the second half, this is our bad now, you guys. We're done with the good. This is our bad. Despite despite 0 passing yards in the second half, the Eagles remain undefeated with a 31-25 victory over the Bucs. Question is A.J. Brown right for feeling left out of the offense? Let me go first before I get you started, man. Look, that was a great first half they had against the Buccaneers. And then, you knew the Bucs. I kind of knew the Bucs would kind of come back and make it a game. But then once it was like 31-13, I was like, all right, I'm good. And I blinked that it was 31-25 in the game. So, but then I dove deep into it and I realized, what the fudge cake did the Eagles do in that second half? They had one possession, they scored a touchdown. I think that was the fake tush push to hand off to Saquon.
Beautiful.
And then it was beautiful. And then nothing out of that. And now here comes A.J. Brown. This is our yearly A.J. Brown wants to get up out of here. And is he right for feeling left out of the offense? I say, A.J. Brown, shut the hell up. Stop crying and just play. You're going to get your number sooner or later. They still target you 9 times in the last game. You only caught 2. Stop all that crying, this diva stuff, bro. At the end of the day, this Eagles team is undefeated. Are they winning in typical great fashion? Hell nah. But they're still winning. And this is a very, 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 very tough schedule they're doing that on. Stop crying. Competition will get a little bit easier, and then people will start finding you. Stop being a crybaby and just play winning football. You will eventually get yours. My God, you got the money. You got the team that's winning. You got the C on your damn chest for captain. Nah, right now, me it stands for cocksucker. Because right now, he has been tripping. This gets on my nerves. Diva mentality. Like, I'm fine with winning, but I want to win my way? No. How about we win our way, the Eagles' way? Winning is winning. Like Al Davis said, just win, baby. He didn't say how to win. He said just win. Eagles are doing that, and A.J. Brown is still crying like a punk. It gets on my nerves. You got the money. You got the wins. You got the C on your chest. Shut up, man. Be quiet, bro. Play the damn game. Y'all winning. What the issue is? Y'all, this is Tuesday with TJ, episode 74. This is our Fly, Eagles Fly, TJ's Eagles Talk. Hold on. Let me take all this off first. Jesus. All right, TJ, let's get it.
On the road to victory.
Well. The Eagles won, but there is so much to talk about. My goodness, first half, what brilliant! Like obviously blocked PAT, not PAT, blocked punt return to a touchdown. Fantastic defense, playing out of their minds. Offense playing fantastic. Kevin Bertulio was in his back, pulling things left, right. The shovel passes to Goddard, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. We obviously stormed miles ahead. The Buccaneers couldn't do nothing. And then we went to halftime. And it all went to shit. Sorry for my language there. There was people are trying to make excuses for my little birds there. It was a hit during the first half where it looks like potentially Jalen Hurts has gotten a concussion, but I don't think that's an excuse at all. Like, I don't know what happened, Kevin Patullo. Our O line is battered as anything, so we can't rely on Saquon. Lane Johnson went out again in the beginning of the second half. We had to put Fred Johnson in. Okay, he's not Lane Johnson. Landon Dickinson is injured. He clearly still injured. He's not fully healthy. Therefore, he's not playing at full capacity. And you can tell Jalen Hurts was pressured. We just couldn't do anything. The play calling became generic. The play calling became boring. It was quite clearly when we were going to run Saquon, when we were throwing it to Saquon, it was so obvious. And fair enough, we didn't turn the ball over. Cool. But you weren't helping out your defense. The defense clearly got tired throughout that game because tackling started to slip. We started to get exhausted, started to slow down. But here's the positive for the defense. The 2 long 70-yard touchdowns was a missed tackle by a rookie and a rookie mistake by Drew McCuba. They were the 2 long touchdowns. They'll learn. They'll get used to it. That's a positive. They also hit a 65-yard field goal, which was the longest field goal outside ever. So we were forcing them to do ridiculous stuff to get points. Baker Mayfield obviously threw a interception to Jar Campbell because our defense forced him. And Jakar Campbell punched out peanut punched the football out on Bucky Irvin. Okay, our defense is not the issue. Our defense played very well, even though we're on our fourth corner. So that's good. Don't need to talk about that. It's our offense. I don't know what Kevin Patula's doing. I don't know why it looks generic. I don't know why it looks boring. People are obviously concerned that 2023, like our offense looked like this. We hired in between, came off a Super Bowl. Okay, yes, I get that, but we don't have 2023 vibes at all on this offense, on this team at all. They knew they were just miraculously winning games. This is them fighting and constantly fighting, and we have a better defense than we did in 2023. When it comes to AJ Brown, we know you can do well. We saw it happen against the Rams. We had 108 yards for 8 cards. Cool. We tried to get you the ball, but here's the situation we've got. They knew the ball was going to AJ Brown, so they covered him like there's no tomorrow. He couldn't get open at all. We need to spread the ball around, and we need to allow other wide receivers to catch it, so they have to spread the off defense around so he could get open more. I know you want it. I know you want your ball. I know you can help this team, but you're also getting paid over $30 million a year. Just can't. You get your money. You've got a Super Bowl ring. I know people saying he wants to get into the Hall of Fame and that's why he's upset. Cool. Being an absolute problem maker isn't going to help this team that get you the numbers. You know what I mean? It's a distraction. Just focus on trying to get better and solving the problems instead of causing distractions. I know we are reading into a vague Instagram tweet or whatever it was, or tweet himself. But that's what the media does, and the Philadelphia media will latch onto it and cause a whole lot of things. He won the Super Bowl and said, well, that was fun, but I prefer the hunt, and people were saying he should get traded. Whatever. But our passing offense does need to get better. I don't think it's Jalen Hurts. I think Jalen Hurts isn't the problem. I generally think it's play calling, and I don't know how to change that. I honestly don't, unless Jalen Hurts takes full control and just constantly changes the play at the line of scrimmage. But yeah, there are major issues on our offense. Like I said, the offensive line needs to be fixed, and Kevin Batura needs to get his head out his ass and actually do a good job. I don't know what changed. I honestly don't know why they went from the creative play calling we saw in the first half to the dull, simple, we're going to run up. He needs to scheme AJ Brown open. He does also need to scheme better run plays for Saquon Barkley. You had the offensive player of the year last year. 2,005 yards. The most got you to the playoffs on his back, and he can't get going. What's going on? But yeah, bit concerned about that. But I have faith in this team. They are still 4-0. I think they will find a way to win, and that is okay, as long as they accept that. As long as they accept that, then they can happily just keep winning. It's not about the stats, it's about the team. I know he wants a Hall of Fame jacket, but you just need to shut up. You can't trade you. Your money's too much. So if you want out next year, I generally don't think he wants out. I think it's just frustration boiling over, and I think the person the tweets are leading to is Kevin Patullo. But yeah, I think that's about it. Obviously, we're going to the Broncos. I think that could potentially be a dub. Sean Payton, I think, struggles against Vic Fangio. Vic Fangio's done very well coaching this defense, and this defense is fun. Quinion Mitchell, what a player. What an absolute beast of a player. We did lose one of our edge rushers in this game, so Azeez Ojulari is finally called up. But I think that's about it. My friend. What's your anything else to say about my team?
I got nothing else to say, man.
No, I saw you down there. Looked like you're having a nap.
No. Well, I'm gonna say this: like, if I'm the Eagles, we're not trading you. So we're not.
No, you can't.
We're not.
60
We're not
million
gonna
dead cap.
I'm just sorry. We're not going to trade you. So just get with the program right now, man. And trust me, we're still going to do everything in our power because he is a major part of the game plan. It's just that you're so talented that you have not one but two set of eyes on you all the time. And Jalen, you're right. It's not Jalen Hurts' fault at all. He is just doing what he's getting. It's almost like I feel like he's just jealous of, like, let's say Dallas Goedert for getting 2 touchdowns. You know, like, stop being jealous of your success from your other teammates and just work with them, man. You're going to get yours. You're too damn talented to not get yours. This team is too good to not get yours, man. It's only been 4 weeks, and I get it. His last 5 games, including the Super Bowl, he only has 17 catches. So I get it. I get it.
Also won every of those games. Jalen Carter had a good saying. He said, I'd rather have no sacks and we win the game than 6 sacks and we lose the game. That's the mentality you should have.
That's right, because I want to win. I want to win. So
Absolutely.
I get it. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling, man. Yo, let's keep going, man. Hey, speaking of ass.
Ooh.
Titans quarterback Cam Ward with harsh words for the franchise after a 26-7 beating for the Texans. He quoted, let's keep it a buck. We're ass.
Yeah.
You know what? I can't get mad for anyone that just keeps it freaking real. I can't get mad for anyone that keeps it real. Is Ward's words right or wrong for Titans? Right now, it can't get no worse than what it is, so I think it's warranted. It at least lets me know that he understands. He's not dumb. You know, and he understands that it's going to be a tough road, and we're not playing good at all. Now their defense stayed in games, but I think he's really talking about the offense because they scored zero, a donut in a
Absolutely nothing.
game against two teams that were winless,
Hmm.
and they came out funky, nothing, and they've been like that all year. And a lot has been on Cam Ward. If you look at his numbers, they're not good at all. They're not good, and I understand there's a talent difference from this team to the rest of the NFL, but as the number one overall pick, you are there to make sure that talent can be boosted up a little bit, and he hasn't done that in my opinion. How about you?
Yeah, like he's speaking the truth. Obviously, he's a young player. He expects better from himself as well as the team, but it's just not there. And he looks good. And obviously, the team doesn't want that. The team PR team's most probably going, Cam, what have you done? You've just created a firestorm. But he spoke the truth. He spoke his feelings. And there's a lot the Titans need to fix. I think they're quite an old team, aren't they? With Calvin Ridley, Tony Pollard, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
They've got at least 4 years left. 4 years, I say, of being ass before potentially bouncing back. I don't know if their head coach is still going to be there, but I get the frustration. I understand. I completely understand what he's saying, and it's nice. It's nice for someone to say that properly. You know what I mean? That is
Right.
the truth. That's how he's not bouncing around the question. He's not giving the normal jargon. We need to play better. Blah, blah, blah. Or, we're almost there. Just need to hold on the tackles a bit longer for running lanes, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I get him. Obviously, I imagine he's going to get fined for saying ass in an interview.
He'll take it, but I don't think so. I mean, we got basketball players saying the N word right now.
Really?
Yeah, Anthony Edwards. He didn't care. It was just like his regular talk, but like, yo, you gotta have some kind of etiquette out there, bro. But hey, I get it. It's a harsh reality right now for him when you've gone from being the man, and now you're the best quarterback out of this draft, so you're going to the worst team from last season. It's not going to be pretty. They need some more work around Cam Ward.
Mhm.
But right now, his numbers are ass as well, and he's talking about himself. So I know he's taking accountability, which I'm not mad at all.
No. And who knows? Look at Peyton Manning's first year.
Right, horribly.
He still holds the record for the most interceptions thrown by a rookie. Like,
Yes.
look what the career he had.
But like
so.
28.
Ooh,
it was
that is
like-
a question.
It was a lot. That's all I remember was a lot, and I was like, God, dog.
Let's have a
27.
look. You reckon Peyton Manning rookie year stats?
Yeah.
You reckon 28?
27 or 28, huh?
27, 28?
Or am I wrong about that?
Consent. 1998. Where are I? Oh, 28.
28.
28 interceptions, 26
20.
touchdowns.
I'm telling you, it was crazy. But he was also asked to throw a lot, though, for that team.
He
so
was.
that had the difference.
What was his passing attempts?
For a rookie, probably a lot.
575.
If you're throwing 28 interceptions and 26 touchdowns, you're throwing a lot your rookie season.
See, yeah, here's the interesting. So he had 575 attempts, 326 completions, not bad. 3,739 yards. Fantastic for a rookie.
Yeah. I'm telling you, yeah. So you just
Average
knew it was good. But let's say that's someone in today's NFL, man, they getting roasted. Oh, they getting roasted bad.
Yeah.
That's for another day. We talk about development of quarterbacks. That's another day we can talk about.
Yeah,
that.
because you need to stop getting distracted.
Because it's telling you, it's bad out there. We had our good, we had our bad. Now here's the downright ugly, man. Unfortunately, Tyreek Hill last night came down with a major injury, a broken leg or something happened.
I can tell you if you want.
I saw it. It was ugly.
It was a full knee leg dislocation with
Yes.
multiple tendencies torn, including ACL. Essentially, his knee was no longer attached to any part of his other body. The only thing
Oh,
keeping that
Lord.
there was cartilage and skin.
Sound like my shoulder. Oh, Lord. Good God Almighty. That is nasty. Sam, he's wearing a hard rock.
Hard Rock, yeah, Hard
Hard
Rock
rock.
Lisbon.
Not a hard rack.
Hard Rock.
Hard rock hat. But no, and Malik Neighbors also came down with a major injury for the New York Giants, man.
Mhm.
It's two of our stars in the game, man. And very unfortunate to have those injuries. One, the Giants had just got their first victory of the season, and you felt like Dart to Neighbors is going to be a connection that they were wanting to see this particular year. And then as far as Tyreek Hill goes, they also got their first victory. And I saw him in the pregame huddle, and he was so excited. And he was like, the hitting guys in the helmets, trying to amp guys up. And he came out there and put up basically 57 yards in the first half. And I was like, he's going to go off and have a great rest of this game. And then I blinked a few times and looked up, and he was out. And I was like, yo, what happened? And ESPN breaking news. Very unfortunate, man. So to both those guys, prayers, you guys in the chat, prayers emojis for Tyreek Hill and Malik Davis for speedy recoveries, because those two will be out for the rest of the year.
Absolutely, and with Tyreek Hill with such severe injury at the age of 32,
yeah,
that might be his career done, which sucks. He was an exciting player to watch, if you know what I mean. Like
I still think he'll make a comeback, but as far as like the same speed he possesses, explosiveness, that's probably done for now. We'll see how it goes, but hopefully they get speedy recoveries, man.
Yeah, fingers crossed. And Malik Neighbors, it's eerily similar how close that is to OJ Beckham's ACL tear. Same team, same record, same.
Oh, okay, yeah.
QB even came back. The opposing QB even played from Ole Miss. That's how close it was. But when are they going to learn to get rid of these turfs? MetLife is known for ACL tears.
It is known. Man, it's crazy.
The amount of money you've lost because you refuse to play the turf will surely pay for the new field tenfold.
I get it because the numbers say turf. I'm like, it's just freak accidents, man.
You reckon?
It's just freak accidents. I mean, they're gonna blame it on something, but that's just when you play this physical game and you're running as fast as you can and break down at any second and start up again as fast as you can. A certain burst. And you do it 15. I mean, if you do it 45 to 60 times a game, that's just wear and tear. And the body isn't really meant to do what NFL players do.
No, that is true.
It's not, and so it's just you sign up for this at an early age. So I'm not going to just go out and just blame it particularly on the actual field, but. We'll see, man. It's tough though, but I wish them speedy recoveries, man. And for everyone that's been injured so far this year, not just these two guys.
It seems to have been a rough year for injuries.
Yeah,
it definitely feels that. Hopefully that's it. Hopefully no major injuries, but with Lamar, Joe Burrow, all those kinds of players again.
Yeah,
gone. Sucks.
All right, y'all. Let's get to our Week 5 picks and predictions. So,
I haven't got this.
You went 7-8-1.
7-8-1.
7-8-1, and then I went 10-5-1 for Week 4.
Wow, I really crapped the bed last week, didn't I?
Well, you went on a lot of limbs. You pulled my number. And went for a lot of upsets,
That is true. That is true. I need to be boring.
You know me, I'm gonna go all out with it, man. I'm gonna go all out. All right, let's get it now. Thursday night football. We have an NFC West showdown. Hey, 49ers coming off a tough loss to the Jaguars. Shout out to Jacksonville. And the Rams. They had a tough win against the Colts, albeit I think the Colts beat themselves. We'll talk about that later on when we talk about the Colts game. But Niners and Rams, TJ, I'll let you go first, man. Thursday night football, who we got?
I'm going to go with the Rams. I think the Niners are struggling right now. quite badly. Brock Purdy didn't look the best. And I think the Rams are getting in their stride. Puka Nacua having a fantastic game, I believe.
Yo,
Yeah,
they can't stop Puka Nacua.
you just can't stop Puka the Pokemon.
Bro, 15 targets, 13 catches, and he's open every single time.
And he's physical as well. He'll throw you.
I mean, he is when he's bigger than you, and then he can be faster than you. And he's more deceptive, and you see why they let go of Cooper Kupp so easily. Because they just had all the faith in Puka Nacua. But man, and then when you blink, there goes Tutu Atwell for 80 yards for a touchdown. So I mean, but my God, Puka Nacua is a one-man wrecking crew right now.
Yards.
I'm going with the Rams too. Niners defense they've looked bad the last couple of weeks now, and they're just not the same defense anymore. Even though Robert Saleh's still there, and they're not. I'm going with the Rams though. I'm going with the Rams to win this one to remain atop of the NFC West.
Talk about Robert Saleh. Did you hear the drama?
Him and Mr. Duval.
Duval, yeah. Keep my effing name out of your mouth, like proper going into it.
Who
Not
said
sure
that?
why. The head coach really propping out at Robert Saleh.
Okay.
I'm not sure why entirely, but I know it's been a massive drama in those areas. So that would be
well, he got the last laugh for now with the win. And in that game, they really the Niners had no clue how to stop the Jaguars, and I was completely surprised about that. They had no clue how to stop the Jaguars, and I was like, "Yo, what the hell are we doing?" Like they couldn't stop a nosebleed, no sacks, no interceptions, none of that. It was just weird, and it was weird to see Jacksonville play a clean game because usually Lawrence is going to give it to you a few times. So I'm nervous about this 49ers defense, and now they take on a Rams team that's gonna, that's feeling pretty damn good about themselves. All right, we'll both go with the Rams. Yeah, I would too. You're right. Let's keep going now. Vikings versus Browns from good old London. And yes, we got news. We might have Dylan Gabriel start in good old London for the Cleveland Browns as they take on the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to go with this one. Give me the Vikings. I thought it was a bad time to really start Dylan Gabriel if you're going that route. Bad time to start him with this opportunistic Vikings defense, and you're in London. I would rather the more professional person who's been there, done that, kind of start on a big time, prime time sort of game, right? Give me the Vikings and win this one, and make Gabriel's life kind of hell this first showing.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I thoroughly agree. The Vikings obviously did not look good at all against the Steelers. The Steelers had their way with them. And this is sort of what I was expecting with when Carson Wentz came in. Who knows? I imagine they will bounce back, especially against this terrible Browns team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling now. Back in the States now. Got the Dallas Cowboys at the New York Jets. The Cowboys come off that 40-40 tie. Explosive offense, but still no defense. But the Jets, boy, they are still defeated at a record of 0-4 after their loss to the Miami Dolphins last night on Monday Night Football. Dolphins, they're not a good team and made the Jets look like a very bad team. That's all I really got to say about that. Give me the Cowboys. Very, very close game. I know it's your turn. I'm sorry, bro.
No, that's right. No.
But I'm going to go with Dallas and win this one. The Jets will score points. Let's just keep it real.
Yeah.
They're going to score points. It is the Dallas Cowboys defense. And I'm really curious to see how the Cowboys look in this matchup because the Jets have no offense whatsoever besides Breece Hall. I'm curious to see if the Cowboys can have a regular, clean, defensive kind of game and just don't let the Jets score no more than 20. But give me the Cowboys and win this one.
I agree. I think this is going to be one of those like Justin Fields could look. I don't think he's playing. I think it's Tyrell Taylor. If it is Justin Fields, he might look like an MVP playing against this Cowboys defense. But Dak Prescott, Pickens will throw the ball a lot, and Sauce Gardner ain't going to be good enough to stop it. So yeah, Cowboys here to win. Did you hear why he's been flagged quite a lot? Did you hear his excuse? Sauce Gardner. Do you know what his excuse is for getting a lot of flags? We're sucking anyway, so that's why they're targeting me with flags. It's like, no, You're targeting flags because you hold all the time and people are getting used to it. Oh. 7 minutes ago, running back Bucky Irving is still gathering medical options on what is being termed as an ankle or foot injury
Oh,
by a rat sheeps. No one has ruled him out versus Seahawks, but he is sore and his status is very up in the air as he is struggling to move.
oh Lord, could be a big thing to look out for, y'all, with Bucky Irvin. Alice says, I
Mm,
see done people. It's Joe Flacco. Don't know what that means, but if it is Joe Flacco starting, still give me Minnesota. But I hope it is Flacco because I don't want to see Dylan Gabriel play. And not I'd rather see him play the first home game. And give him some energy to let him usher him in nicely.
yeah.
So we'll
Hey,
see how that
we
goes.
thought that though with Jackson Dart, and look what happened.
Well, yeah. Jackson Dart played the first, his home game, and the crowd was into it, and then we'll see what
Mhm.
happens. So, but if you put Jackson Dart in that London situation, I don't see it being right for them.
No, that is true. That is very true.
I love my life in the building. So, hey, baby, and TJ,
Hello there. How you doing?
let's get it. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling, man. Now, next game up, we both going with Dallas, by the way, to beat New York. Giants at the Saints. I'll let you go first with this, brother.
Oh, I'm gonna go with the Giants. I think Jackson Dart looked really good, even without Malik Neighbors. Like your Saints haven't looked good, and the Giants had a little bit of momentum. I know, obviously, with Neighbors out, there is that suck, there is that problem, but I think the Giants will force a win here.
All right, for the second time this year, TJ, I'm going with my New Orleans Saints to win this one. I think now we get the first win of the season. Look, man, you said we didn't play well. We've been playing much better than expected. I'm not going to lie.
Expected, yeah.
Yeah. Rattler has not turned the ball over. It's just we're making some just ill-timely plays. Guys aren't getting much separation, and when it's time to make a big play, we just haven't gotten it yet. We had a chance to take the lead in that third quarter with a pass from us to Brandon Cooks that he dropped it in the end zone. I'm like, oh my God, what are we doing, bro? We had a chance to take the lead in the first half. We run the Philly special, and Olave throws interception to the quarterback.
Oh yeah, I did see that. That was quite funny.
I was like, God, dog it, man. What are we doing? And so, we had a chance to take the lead on that one as well. So we're close. 3 of our 4 games, we've had chances. We've had chances to win, and we haven't. But I think in New Orleans, this is right for the pickings for the Saints. We have the home field advantage. Jackson Dart, he might be playing in Mississippi, but you're in Louisiana, and you about to see how definite it could be in the Dome. Give me New Orleans, no Malik Neighbors. I'm going to Saints to win this one.
Oh, fair enough. First time we're different this week.
Let's get it. All right, let's keep it rocking and rolling now. We got the Las Vegas Raiders at the Indianapolis Colts. So you got this one, TJ?
I'm going to go with Indiana Jones on this one here. I don't know what Geno Smith is doing. I think he must either completely forget how to play football outside of Seattle or personally hate Pete Carroll for some reason because he looks terrible. And Indiana Jones, he looked great. They lost the game. It doesn't help that your wide receiver throws the ball out of his own hands just before he scores a touchdown. One of the dumbest things.
Bump that. He had the holding call that took away that Jonathan Taylor touchdown for 53 yards in the fourth quarter. I was like, 80 Mitchell, what are you doing,
80
bro?
Mitchell. What
are you doing?
Single-handedly
just trying
lost
to show
the Colts the game.
And I hope he learns from this. Hell, Jonathan Taylor did the same thing last year, dropped the ball early. So I just hope that they learn their lessons and just don't do it again.
If they drop the ball and it rolls at the 1 yard line, it rolls out. Okay, you've still got to score at the 1 yard line. He essentially threw it out the back of the end zone, giving possession away.
He tried to poke the ball off and just celebrating, and then he just hot potato.
It was so dumb, so stupid. But the Colts could have won that game. Like that one player lost it. It wasn't the QB. It wasn't Daniel Jones, who still looks fantastic. I have no idea what he's doing.
I want to go with the Raiders so bad, man, but I'm like, nah. The Colts are playing so well; they're at home again. I'm gonna go with Indianapolis to win this matchup.
Fair.
But I think Raiders will keep it close, and but you're right though. What is going on with Geno Smith, man? He has just been a shell of himself this year. Bright news though, Ashton Genty finally got going
got
in this
going.
particular game, so it was good to see that from Genty. But outside of that, man, passing games are horrible. They haven't had any time to really get guys open, and Geno Smith, when the guys are open, he's struggling to get in the football. So we'll see how the rest of the year goes. But right now, we're both going with Indianapolis to win this game. Wow, Dolphins at Panthers. Hey, check this out. Panthers get a 30-point win over the Falcons 2 weeks ago, and then this past week they lose by 30 to the Patriots. I don't know what Panthers team we're going to get right now, but long story short, Dolphins at Panthers. I'm still going with the Dolphins to win this one and win 2 in a row. I know there's no more Tyreek Hill for the year, but I think Dolphins kind of, if they want to write their season the right way, they've got to win this matchup. Give me the Dolphins over the Panthers, although I can see the Panthers win this matchup, but give me the Miami.
Yeah, I completely agree. After the Carolina showed up for their Week 3 game, they did not show up for the Week 4 game. The New England Patriots looked like a capable team against them. And Miami, you lost Tyreek. Okay, yeah. But this is a game you should win. And your season relies on winning these kinds of games. If you don't, people are going to start chanting even more to fire McDaniel. Is it McDaniel?
Yeah. McDaniel, yeah.
Get rid of McDaniel.
Did you see his post-game speech to the team?
No.
It was so dull. Like, who's running through a brick wall for him? Shout out to Ashton for telling me that. But he showed it to me at work, and I was like, yo, that's a boring-ass speech. What are you doing? Like, you got to be raw every now and then. Throw a couple of, hard cuss words in there to get people fired up.
Absolutely.
It did not. I was like, okay, this dude here. All right. It's almost like he was like, whoo, we got to win, y'all. Oh, good job.
And hey, we wish Tyreek Hill a speedy recovery. I've never seen a man whose knee is essentially barely attached to his body laugh so much as he's carted off.
Oh, well, because he's a rich man with a lot of babies.
Yeah. But,
at the end of the day, I'm still rich. I'm still famous. I'm still good. All right.
Yeah. But yeah.
And sometimes you gotta laugh from crying.
That is true.
He might be that kind of guy.
He did say he was laughing through the pain. So
yeah. Let's just laugh from crying because I know that hurt. So we're both going with Miami to win that one. Let's go with the Broncos at the Eagles. Here we go. Man, Eagles just cannot catch a break with these matchups, bro. Yep. I don't know who's worse, the Eagles or oh man, what other team is going through the blues with these with tough teams right now? I don't forgot the Texans and the Ravens, man. No, Ravens. I'm sorry, the Ravens. Texas played against Titans this week. The Ravens have had they can't catch a break either. Ravens and Eagles, Lord. But anyways, I'm gonna go first just to give you out there. Hey, I'm going with Denver.
Ooh.
I think Denver will get the victory in this one. I feel like it's going to be a really cool matchup. I feel like Denver, their running game with J.K. Dobbins has looked very well. Bo Nix, I imagine as the season goes, he's going to get better. I feel like this is one of those weeks we're going to come out saying, all right, Bo Nix is back on track. And they get a game-winning field goal. I'm going to go Broncos 26, Eagles 23.
Wow. Okay, so a close field goal game kind of go for it. I'm going to go with Philadelphia, and this is going to be one of those games where we walk out of it and there'll be 1,000 other questions about how did they win this game? They shouldn't have won this game. Blah 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 blah. I think our defense is going to do very well. I think they are. It's going to be a bit wobbly, a bit when the running back's going to get a couple yards, a bit leaky, but we're going to shut it down. I think, and I think our offense is barely going to do enough to win the game, and essentially our defense is going to win this game for us.
I hear you. I hear you. All right, so I'm going with the Broncos. You're going with the Eagles. Let's keep it rocking and
Yes.
rolling, man. Uh, Texans at Ravens. I imagine that Lamar Jackson is going to play this game. I imagine
Yeah.
that. But I'll let you go first, man. Texans got their first victory of the season against the Titans, and now Ravens are also 1-3. So the loser of this matchup, 1-4. So
Ridiculous.
both these teams are friendly reminders of the playoffs every year for the last 3 or 4 years, and now both these teams could essentially be looking up even further at their division rivals. So, who you got in this one, TJ?
I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think Baltimore is more talented. I know, obviously, they are struggling. If Lamar Jackson is not playing, I'm still going to go with Baltimore. Houston hasn't looked right. Something is completely off. CJ Stroud hasn't looked good. He's had flashes. He has had really good drives, and the rest of the game just hasn't looked good. And their defense hasn't looked amazing either. I think Baltimore is just too talented to lose to Houston.
Yo, I agree. I'm going Baltimore as well. And I would say, man, because Derrick Henry's going to get back on track. I don't see Derrick Henry getting back on
No.
track for this game either. They have a tough schedule. They play the Rams next week, too. I'm like, when is Derrick Henry going to get like a good matchup to run roughshod on people? I don't see it happening anytime soon right now. I'm going to go with Baltimore. I think this is going to be an ugly-ass game. If I had to pick a score, I think both teams low 20s in the teens. So I'll probably go Baltimore 23, Texans 17.
Yep, I understand that. That sounds about right, actually. I agree. I
Yep.
agree with the scores.
All right, next game on the docket, Titans,
Ooh.
the ass team. And right now they're making a bunch of shirts too, saying we ass. So those shirts are very hot right now in Tennessee. But hey, laugh at my pain, right? You got to make some profit off it. Let's make profit off of it. But right now, Titans and the Cardinals come off another loss. They're now 2-2 at the back-to-back losses. But hey, what a good time to face a team that's reeling right now and a chance to go above 500. Who you got in this game, TJ?
Oh, I'm going to go with the Cardinals. I have no idea what's happening with Marvin Harrison Jr. He is looking awful. I think this is the last year the Cardinals are going to have Kyler Murray. But I think at this moment, the Cardinals are a more put-together team than the Tennessee Titans. Like, you've got your QB saying your ass. Why should I put everything down for an ass team kind of attitude? That's the only problem with that. And I think, this is going to be a boring ass game.
Damn.
This is going to suck, this game, I reckon. I'm going to go with Arizona.
I'm going to go with Arizona as well. I think their defense plays very well. So one thing that's going to show up is their defense. Titans can't score worth the shit. So that, let alone just that right there, give me Arizona to win this matchup because it's going to be just tough for the Titans to go up and down the field, and it's very hard to watch them offensively. And you would think they've got some veteran players, man, but they're just not stepping up. Ward, he isn't. He's got a lot to do with that as well. He isn't going to be just scapegoated. But man, it's tough. So I'm going to go with Arizona to win this matchup. Cardinals go 3-2. Titans remain winless, defeated. So we're both going with Arizona. All right, keep it rocking now. Good game on the matchup. Bucks at Seahawks. If you were just here with us a couple minutes ago, TD announced that Bucky Irvin might be going through some leg issues. And he might be out. But regardless, I was still going with Seattle to win this game. Did not matter to me. Seattle at home, I like is a sneaky, scary team. Seattle's defense, sneaky, scary, good. That crowd is going to be just deafening for Baker Mayfield and company. No Mike Evans. They have Godwin, but he's fresh off of an injury, and he played his first game. Wasn't very well, I imagine. You had a better look at it than I did. But I'm going to go Seattle to win this matchup. Sam Darnold's going to have a really good game at home for Seattle. How about you? What's going on, TJ? What you saw?
Sorry, I was reading up the drama between the Robert Saleh and Liam Cohen. Robert Saleh has accused Liam Cohen and the Jacksonville Jaguars of sign stealing.
Yes, yeah, I did read that. I did read that.
That's it. And obviously that led to a heated debate at the end of the game where
I'm like
Cohen
this.
is saying,
Stop making your signs so damn easy.
keep my effing name out of your mouth, essentially saying we ain't cheating, you just suck. And obviously Silas then clapped back and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Okay.
Sorry, I was curious about that.
Hug it out. Maybe
Hug it out.
Hug it out or punch it out. One of them. I don't think Cohen wants that though. Robert Sala's a big dude. I'd be scared to punch out with him. But I'm going Seattle to win this matchup. How about you?
I'm going to go with Tampa Bay. I think they're going to bounce back. Godwin, after not playing all year, he had a bit of rust, but he still looked really good. Ibeku, or whatever he's called, fantastic game. Bucky Urban, hopefully he plays. But Baker Mayfield is a very good QB. And the Seahawks do look good. Their defense did play very well, but I think the Buccaneers are going to win this game.
All right. Lions at Bengals. Lions looking like week 1 did not matter at all because they have since that time have just ran roughshod against every other team they played so far. And they look like could be, not to say the best team in the NFC, but hey, they look like one of the top tier teams out there yet again. And they're taking on the Cincinnati Bengals, who just look, say with me, TJ, putrid. Oh, Lord. Putrid. I'll let you go first, man. Who you got in this matchup?
Oh, Detroit. They're going to destroy them. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be ugly. This could be a 50 bomb to 13 game. Like, this is, sorry, Bengals fan, your pain's still going to suffer.
Yeah, I don't like this, y'all. I don't like this at all, man. Bengals, like the first 2, I'm like, you gotta win, like just win, try and scrape out 4 or 5 victories so Burrow can come back to give you hope for the year. I don't think they can, man. I just seen this because they even struggled with Burrow. Remember that? They were struggling with Burrow.
They won. He was technically
undefeated. They won, but they struggled on offense. And now with the backup in Browning, and oh man, I mean, do you reckon that the Bengals try and get a quarterback on the market, maybe a Russell Wilson or something? I don't know how that will go.
They didn't go for James Winston.
I will go with James Winston as well, right?
Third string quarterback on the Giants, like, go for it.
I would too, because hell, let's go.
He's going to hurt you, and he's going to help you.
Right. I'm going with Detroit as well, man. They're gonna kill the Bengals, bro. And the Bengals are at home, but this Lions team, they look like they have found their comfort zone. They found their mix with both running backs. I mean, 2 weeks ago it was Montgomery who just went rough shop against the Ravens, and then last week it was Gibbs who went crazy against the Browns. So, I mean, and then of course Amon-Ra St. Brown balling. James Williams is still there. Oh my God, there's too much talent on that offense, and I'm going with the Lions as well.
Yeah, makes sense.
Right. Commanders at Chargers. Go Chargers. Go. We got Jaden Daniels is coming back now. Officially, we're back with the Commanders. So they got some more life in them after their loss to Atlanta. That was tough to see that. Chargers also to their first L of the season against the New York Giants, but now they're back at home. And I'm gonna go with the one. I'm still right now having an issue who I want to pick in this game, but for the time being, I'm gonna go Los Angeles. I think they'll win this game, but I got a high scoring game going on. I think it'll be a high scoring game. I'm gonna go with the Chargers to win this one and sneak it out. How about you?
I agree. I think the Chargers are going to bounce back well. Obviously, you want to see how Daniel looks after the injury. Hopefully, he looks well and healthy. This game all depends on the health of Jalen Daniels because I don't think Marcus Mariota can deal with the Chargers defense. But I think the Chargers are going to win this game.
Both going with the Chargers, man. Now we got Sunday Night Football. The New England Patriots take on the Buffalo Bills, and the Bills still undefeated, man. And not a lot of talk on Buffalo, maybe because I think their competition hasn't been that great. So not a lot of talk on the Bills. They played the Jets, they played the Saints, and now they're going to play the Patriots. So not that much competition, but although they did beat the Ravens in Week 1. That might not be competition either, though. Who knows? But regardless, though, I'm going with the Bills. Give me Buffalo
Yeah.
to win this matchup. I think Patriots do keep it close, though. I think Patriots
Yeah.
keep it close and make it very, very interesting. I'm going to go with Buffalo to win this matchup. How about you?
You know, I completely agree. You completely stole my point. I think this is going to be if you're a Bills fan, an uncomfortably tight game. I think England's going to play you tough, going to play you hard, but I think Josh Allen is going to put this game on his back and like jump over a guy to win the game kind of attitude.
I hear you on that. I'm very interested to see how the Bills come out because albeit they've had the last 2 games, they've been favored like heavily.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they haven't beat the spread, on those games. I'm curious to see what the spread is. The spread is probably about 9.5, probably 8.5,
Damn.
9.5. I'm assuming it's about 8.5, 9.5 on the spread. But they had a spread of was it 11.5 2 weeks ago, and then they had a spread of 14.5 against New Orleans, and they didn't win that spread either. So they're a little much win. Now their spread against the Patriots is probably 8.5, 9.5. If I had to think, whatever. But I think the Patriots are going to keep it close. I think Drake May is going to have a ball game, and we're going to come out of here saying, yeah, they lost, but Drake May, boy, they've got a shot now, And I mean, let's play devil's advocate to the Philadelphia Eagles. Right now, everyone's saying the best choice for the Eagles is send AJ Brown to the Patriots. So which I don't think is going to happen, but I'm just saying.
No. We'll take one of your edge rusher, your best edge rusher, and we'll take. I know he's injured, but I think he's a better. We'll take Christian Gonzalez as well. Plus 3 first-round picks.
He's actually playing.
I know. Yeah, and we'll also take 3 first-round picks as well.
Gotcha.
for AJ Brown. Nah.
So yeah. We're gonna go with Bills with this one though. But Patriots, they're gonna keep it close in my opinion. And I like what I'm seeing from New England right now. 42-12. I'll beat against Carolina, but when was the last time the Patriots scored 42 points?
Precisely.
Tom Brady. It's Tom Brady, pretty much, right? So yeah, give me the Bills to win this one. And our last game of the docket, because mind you, week 5 it is our first week of buys. So there's 4 teams that will not have any action. Off the top of my head, Chicago's one of them. Pittsburgh's one of them. I forgot the other one. Green Bay's another one.
Oh, yeah.
And then I forgot the 4th one. Whatever. Sorry, guys. But we got now Chiefs at Jaguars, which now looking like a pretty damn good game.
Yeah.
Chiefs at Jaguars. And who went first last time? Sorry.
I think you went first last time.
I'll let you go first. Go ahead, brother. Chiefs and Jaguars.
No, that's not good. Hollywood Browns returning for this game. I'm going to go with the Kansas City. Hollywood Browns return to this game.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go with Kansas City Chiefs. Not with the fact that their offense is dangerous. I just think Spags' defense can handle Trevor Lawrence at this moment. He had a very good game last week, but we've seen him struggle this year already. And yeah, we've got a rookie head coach against a very experienced defensive coordinator and a very good head coach. So I'm going to go with the Kansas City Chiefs.
I'm also going with Kansas City Chiefs as well.
Okay.
But I think, and PJ, I know you'll be mad when I say this, but the Chiefs will win this game, and they are back, y'all. And guess what? They're now officially my Super Bowl favorites.
No.
Yes. I'm sorry. If the Chiefs win this game, which I believe they will be my all-out Super Bowl favorite yet again. I think they found something in that Ravens game. They found something. And we know if you just give Pat Mahomes just some help, a little bit of help, like Xavier Worthy coming back, right? And he looked like, okay, I just need something. I said, boo. I'm like, I'm all for it. I'm all for it, TJ. I don't know, man. I think Kansas City's back. If they win this game, because they've also had a very tough schedule to start the year off too. Kansas City has. So give me the Chiefs to beat the Jaguars and consider themselves back in it for a Super Bowl title run, baby.
Oh, boring. We can't have another one, can we?
Hey. Right now, I'm going Rams and Chiefs in the Super Bowl now. I'm done with the Ravens. Done with Baltimore. I gave him
Fair enough.
love, TJ. I gave him love. I tried
You
to.
did.
I'm
You
done
did.
with Baltimore
You did.
now.
You're done with Baltimore already.
Done with them,
Don't
bro.
blame you. Don't
Done
blame
with
you
them.
at all.
So, yeah, so we're both going with Kansas City to win this game. But if the Jaguars find a way to win this game, 4-1, and now just fighting with the Colts, maybe depending on what's going on. If they do win this game, the Jaguars have been a really good defense, very sneaky. They've had 3+ turnovers, I think, in every game.
Oh, really?
I'm like, whoa, what? They've turned the ball over 3 times off from their defense.
Yeah.
Crazy work in every game. This team, hey, they're flying high. I forgot the defensive coordinator's name, but he is putting a name out for himself. So I do like what's going on in Jacksonville. They still have a very young defense. Not a lot of names per se, but they're doing very well. So give me Jacksonville to look good for the season. But in this particular game, I'm going Chiefs.
Fair enough. But yeah. It's Patrick Mahomes, Andy Reid. You can't really bet against them. He is called Anthony Canfellini.
Yes, I knew it was his last name was C. Yeah.
Canfellini,
Okay.
whatever. Yeah. That's who it is. I have no idea where he's been before. But that is the guy.
There we go. All right, y'all. Before you leave, man, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, y'all. This has been episode 74 of Tuesday with TJ, the NFL podcast presented by UnEducated Sports Talk. Yo, I had a great time, TJ. I'm going live again, you guys, in about 20 minutes. I'll be live for Game 5, the final game of the semifinal match between the Las Vegas Aces and the Indiana Fever. The winner will go to the WNBA Finals, you guys.
Who you got?
I'm going Las Vegas. They'll win this game.
Gonna go Vegas?
I got Vegas. So I think they should win this one. I'm going to go handily, easily. So
really?
We'll see how it goes, though. I mean, if Fever go, that'd be crazy without Caitlin Clark. But we'll see how it goes.
That would be.
I
She's
know.
out for a groin, right?
Yeah, groin and like a quad or something as well. It's like 2 injuries in one.
That sucks.
That's why she's officially out for the year. But that's how the cookie crumbles, man. Thank y'all for showing love and support, man, for the homegirl PJ. Let's get it. I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and to the right of me is my main man, TJ Tracy. TJ, how you feeling, brother? Any last words?
I am doing well. Yes, hopefully I do better this week in picks and predictions than last week. 3 differences. That's what we got this week.
Oh.
So someone might come out on top. Someone will come out on top unless there's another tie. But yes, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it. Obviously, look after yourself, as I say every week. And Carlos, thank you very much for having me on. I hope you have a fantastic day and a fantastic stream later.
I got you, bro. I got you, man. By the way, if you guys haven't known, TJ, I don't know if you can watch my UST 2.0.
Yes, I was going to say.
But I want to officially have TJ join UnEducated Sports Talk. I know I haven't really said it, but you are part of UST Nation, brother. And I want to thank you for showing love all the time, man. So he is part of UnEducated Sports Talk, and he is a big part. I don't think I've expressed that vividly. So I just want to welcome you to UnEducated Sports Talk, man. So I appreciate you already done for us, man. And we got big plans for you as well, bro.
Oh no, thank you very much. Much appreciated. You spread the love all the way. I appreciate you allowing me on here and helping you as much as you can. I enjoy doing it in the background, so it's not like it's a task. You know what I mean? It's one of the best phrases. If you do what you love for a job, then you never work a day in your life. And
that's right.
That is a fantastic saying, and this is
appreciate
what
that,
I love.
Man. Yes, sir. So
thank you very much.
No, thank you, bro. It's all love, man. All right. So for homegirl PJ, I'm your host, Carlos Clayton, and this is also TJ Tracy, episode 74 of Tuesdays with TJ, the NFL podcast presented by UnEducated Sports Talk, all sports fans. You guys know what time it is. Stay smart, stay uneducated. Peace. Love you, mama. Love you guys as well. Have a blessed rest of the night. And I'll see you guys in about less than 20 minutes, y'all, for Game 5, Las Vegas versus Indiana, WNBA semifinals, y'all. Let's rock and roll, man. Congratulations, TJ. Let's get it, man. Let's go. Stay smart, stay educated. We're out of here.
Bye.
To the right hand, lead shot. Oh, intercepted by Tiger. Oh, no! Intercepted by Cincinnati. Start loading. And look at that. The bases start loading and the Ava. Oh, no! Keith Lee. Oh, a double team. Come on, PJ. For a rich one. Oh, PJ fell out. 2, 3 strikes. Should I get him, PJ? Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
This is Uneducated Sports Talk. Stay smart, stay uneducated.